start. All right. Hey, everybody. I'm Aaron Lehman, part of the Living Well Now leadership team, and a happy and proud and thankful Young Living member for the last 15 years. Really excited that my mom launched into the Young Living world back in 2000. What was that, six? Yeah, I think it's about 2006, because that was when I started teaching high school, and that's when I started massage school. So I'm so thankful she introduced essential oils to our family, and here 15 years later, to be a part of the Young Living community at large feels like a huge blessing, and also to be a part of this Living Well Now community, where I continuously feel thankful for the friendships that have grown from this community and from the Young Living world, and also feel really grateful for the wellness inspiration that I get regularly from all of the Living Well Now community and Young Living world, because at the end of the day, I feel that community is a game changer when it comes to happiness, health, and just enjoying life. And so I love the community aspect of this. I have been intentionally sharing Young Living for about 7.5 years. My wife and I hit the rank of gold, and then over the last 2-3 years have been more in the silver zone, between silver and gold. So feeling very thankful. Like I said, the community has been so huge, and also just thankful to be able to. I did a live video on my Facebook page the other day, or Facebook wall the other day, and I just said, this is why I'm going to share Young Living products and oils for the next, until I'm 90, till I'm 100, and what I said was, I believe that we humans really need to breathe more. I really feel like, if you think about a lion out in the wild, right? A lion out in the wild, every once in a while goes into this, I need to find food energy, right? Every once in a while. This is not a state that lion is staying in 24/7, right? So the lion occasionally will use this burst of energy to get its food. And I compare this to the rest and digest world, and then the fight or flight world, right? The fight or flight is, oh my gosh, I've got 47 things to do today. My list, and the clock is just going so fast, right? We all know what that energy feels like. We all know what that feels like. And it's exhausting. It's literally exhausting. So how do we, I'm not opposed to stress. I'm not opposed to some of those energy, right? Some of that lion energy. I'm not opposed to that. But how do we breathe more? And this is what I shared on the video. I was just like, for me, part of the reason I want to keep sharing oils with the world is I feel like people literally, even right now, I need to take 2 breaths. I need to take 2 breaths. Maybe you need to as well. Right? How often are we taking a mindful breath and realizing what a miracle it is even to be alive right now? And I think that, for me, is why I'm going to share these oils forever, is because I know that if I'm inviting people to slow down a little bit, to take some deep breaths, to get back onto the earth, to feel their connection to the earth, right? To feel this, the amazing gift. So that's literally, from a bottle of oil to my heart, it's literally all about appreciating life and feeling amazed at life, and if I can teach people that. So anyway, I share that just as this is who I am. This is who Aaron is. This is who's leading the workshop tonight. So that's my welcome, my intro. And now we'll just roll. Okay, now we'll roll. I know I'm going to try to do this in the next 20 minutes. All right. So lifestyle 1, school and skills. We all kind of got sold this, or most of us did, right? Go to school, get your skills, and then work hard, and working hard could be from 18 to 55. Working hard could be 25 to 65. Working hard could be 25 to 45. It all varies, right? Depending upon what we're up to and what we're doing. But then the goal of lifestyle 1 is, retirement is the goal. I remember talking when I was teaching high school back in the day. I remember talking to a friend And I said, hey, how's teaching going? He's like, well, only 17 years until retirement. Now, this would be an example of lifestyle one, right? Where it's like we're waiting for retirement to enjoy life. And I think the goal, right? This is why lifestyle two exists. This is why the entrepreneurial opportunities that exist, at least here in the United States and in some parts of the world, right? These opportunities for entrepreneurs is how could we enjoy more of life and not just wait until retirement for that? So lifestyle two is, hey, I still went to school, got my skills, started teaching high school, got my massage license, started massaging, started doing these, right? And then my mom and my sister and my sister-in-law were like, hey, we think y'all would really enjoy doing this Young Living thing. I think you should get into it. We think you should go check it out. So long story short, we dove in, we worked smart, grew our business to gold level, and now have been a little bit under that. But that 5 to 7 years, again, of the breath journey, right? The breath journey. No entrepreneurial journey is overnight. None. There is not one. There is not one. And so Young Living is not that. If you've been told that, I know I made some mistakes early on in my business journey. I was telling people, oh yeah, we're going to make a ton of money. Like I look back on some of my posts from when I first started and I'm like, yikes, what was I saying? But now I'm very aware that entrepreneurship is a commitment, right? If you're going to open up a coffee shop, you're going to open up a coffee shop, right? And to be a successful coffee shop, you really have to lock in. You've got to commit. You've got to have your hours, et cetera. But the goal, right? The goal is to then be able to enjoy life on your own terms, and that's really some of what Sarah and I got to experience especially during that first 5 years, 6 years, is the freedom and flexibility, right? Where we were able to work from Europe for 3 months, a couple different summers, because the internet allowed us to stay connected to all of our teammates, to send videos, to host workshops, right? We were able to keep on doing things. So again, it all depends on what your goals are. If entrepreneurship, you have this inkling, this curiosity, this inkling, I would highly recommend you dive in. And if you dive in, if Young Living's the zone you want to dive into, really dive in and learn as much as possible and just say yes to yourself every day. All right, that being said, wellness and beauty is anticipated to be $1 trillion industry by 2025. Young Living has tons of solutions in the wellness and beauty world, okay? So as that expansion's growing, right, as wellness and beauty, that industry is growing, let's be a part of it, right? Let's teach people about oils. Let's teach people about the supplements and the nutrition products. Let's invite people to think about natural household cleaning products, the Savvy Minerals makeup line, the CBD line, also products formulated for kids, babies, and pets. So lots of solutions in the wellness and beauty world. And Young Living has been in business, I believe, for 27 years now. I thought 94, yeah, maybe this is gonna be 27, 28. So 25 plus years in business. This is huge when it comes to any business, right? To be able to stand the test of time is such a mark of like getting it done consistently over a long period of time. Young Living has members in 74 countries, does eclipse $2 billion in sales a few years there, currently around $1.5 billion in annual sales. And the business opportunity really is about you and whatever goals you have. Whether you're looking to replace an income or replace a part-time income or just pay for your products, like whatever your goal might be, Young Living, this is a legitimate, amazing opportunity for any of us to set that goal and go after it. Okay, so the products that Young Living offers, we really invite people to think about this wellness triangle, okay? So first off, we're thinking about lifestyle, right? We're just thinking about day-to-day lifestyle. That's our day-to-day flow. That's what we're grounded in. Then we're thinking about nutrition, okay? And nutrition, We're thinking about products that Young Living has in the nutrition zone, right? The Nature Reds, the supplement lines. Then we're thinking about ditching and switching, okay? And we're getting rid of colognes and perfumes and air fresheners and pink soaps, right? We're getting rid of a lot of that stuff, and we're replacing it with Thieves line products. We're replacing it with our own homemade sprays with the oils that we love, okay? So this is kind of the wellness triangle that we're thinking about. So we're really, and the thing that we're focused on is as we're talking to people, we're finding out what people's goals are, really. At the end of the day, we're seeking to find out what other people's goals are, and then addressing those goals, helping them create a plan, right, to help them really go after their own personal wellness goals. So Young Living is a global company. The longevity of the company is so huge. There's support in all around the world. When we were in Europe, we got products shipped to us in Sweden from Amsterdam. When we were in Australia, we got products shipped from Australia has their own warehouse. So you've got support. There's all around the world. Young Living is about transparency and the seed to seal promise. These are some of the pieces, right? As you're choosing a path, as you're choosing an entrepreneurial path, you really have to have a strong belief in the company that you're working for. Not only do you have to have a strong belief in network marketing, but you have to have a strong belief in the company. So you've got to really lock in and, just learn a little bit more, maybe hop on the website, maybe hop on the Young Living Foundation website, go through and kind of just get to know kind of the heart of what Young Living is all about. And also ask your friend who invited you to grow a business alongside them. Okay, so why network marketing? Again, so much of success in the Young Living world is about belief. Okay, so believing in this network marketing model is important. And so here are some of the reasons that we love network marketing. Okay, first one is personal and professional growth. I'll just share those combined. This last 7 years of growing a network marketing business has been full of incredible growth opportunities, whether it's attending events where you're listening to, incredible leaders from around the world, and you're getting these because the entrepreneurial mindset is not what most of us were told or taught growing up, right? Most of us were taught, right? The schools that I was raised in, my parents taught in, that I taught in, really kind of trained us for more of the 8 to 5 reality, right? I mean, we literally can go back to preschool from age 4 to 18, 4 to 22 for some of us, 4 to 26 for others of us, right? Many years of this 8 to 5 or 7 to 4 training. So the personal growth, professional growth, getting this entrepreneurial mindset is going to be so key to your success with network marketing. So locking into any entrepreneurial book to just feed what that brain is about, right? We're constantly thinking of, okay, how can I support my team better? What's going to support my team better right now? Okay, so-and-so is dealing with this. How can I listen to them and help them work through this point in their life? So personal growth and professional growth has been amazing over the last 7 years. The people you will meet, like I think I mentioned that at the beginning, but community has been amazing. The people you will help. I mean, really, so many of the brand partner, business partner friendships that have formed over the years that were really friends. I just feel so thankful to have some of my Young Living teammates are some of my best friends now. The people you will get to help, right? Who knows how dramatically somebody's life will shift from you sharing your story, right? You sharing your story literally could turn on a light bulb for somebody who's been in a dark place for a very long time. So this is what I like. The entrepreneurs, you're thinking about, somebody out there needs to hear me, even even if I went live a couple weeks ago on my Facebook wall and I felt like nobody was there, right? Literally, I think my mom, my sister, and my brother liked the post. So what would that do to your, what would that do? That kind of messed with my brain a little bit, right? But what if somebody caught 30 seconds and it made a difference in their life, right? This is what we got to stay focused on. Every little seed plant, every story we share, maybe will help somebody. The experiences you will gain and all will be incredibly fulfilling. So again, network marketing allows everyone to build a sales team from day one, everyone. All right, so how does this business work? How do I get paid? How much money can I make? And what do I have to do to get paid? And how do I start? So 3 main pieces. First off is tell your story. So if you're brand new to the Young Living reality, you are focused on gathering stories, right? So let's say you found that cedarwood, lavender, and valor before bed. You apply those, one to your wrists, one to your neck, one to your bottoms of your feet, right? And your sleep is just being changed, right? Let's say that that's one story. Start gathering these stories, okay? And as you have those stories, you're thinking of creative ways to share those stories, right? So it could be in one-on-one interactions with people. It could be in hosting a workshop with a teammate of yours. It could be through your Instagram story. You could be saying like, oh my gosh, I'm loving my new sleep, relaxation sleep mix that I figured out. It could be those oils next to your diffuser by your bed. So just identifying some of those key stories. So if you're brand new, you're gathering stories, right? You're gathering personal stories that are authentic to you and your own transformation, your body, mind, spirit, wellness journey. And you just start sharing those stories, okay? You also, second piece is inviting people to just take a look. So that could mean sending a message to, if you're just launching your business, it could be sending a personal message to five important people in your world and just saying, hey, I've just recently launched this business. Will you allow me to share a little bit about what I'm doing? Will you take a look? And like, can I have 20 minutes of your time? Could I have 30 minutes of your time? And so I can just practice sharing the products and the oils that I'm passionate about right now. And then that would be an opportunity for you to sit down with them on Zoom, sit down with them on a FaceTime, sit down with them at a coffee shop, and then literally just kind of do a short little 20-minute presentation about some of your stories. Pick 3 of your stories and just show up and share. And then kind of go in with just ask some questions. Hey, what about you? Do you have any wellness goals that you've been thinking about? Can I just listen? Or, these are some things that I'm working on. I think that's one of the ways, right? So we're focused on telling our stories. We're inviting people to take a look. And then ultimately it's the end of the day, it's so much about listening to and honoring where people are at, right? So some people are going to be, you're going to invite them to a workshop. They're going to say, yep, I'm coming. They're going to come. They're going to sign up. They're going to get on subscribe to save. And it's going to be a 1, 2, 3 process, right? It's going to be real easy. And then other people, you might email them for 7 months about this oil, about that product. And then after 7 months, they might begin their journey. But they don't only begin their journey, they also may choose to grow a business with you, right? So it's all going to be different. So you're going to listen to and honor where people are at. You're going to ask questions. Big key in my opinion, as far as success goes, is just being curious with your teammates, being curious with people who haven't gotten started yet. Just get curious, ask good questions, and really be a listener. And also, if you do have a story to share, if the person's open to hearing your story, hey, I know you posted about you've been struggling with your sleep. Would you be open to hearing kind of what I've been doing over here? That I've really I'm kind of mind expanded. I'm mind blown how my sleep has gotten so much better. So anyway, those would be 3 pieces to really hone in on and focus on, right? You're developing your stories, you're gathering your stories, right? Ning Shared has offered me this. I'm no longer using synthetic toxic stuff in my bathrooms. I'm now using Thieves Line stuff. I used to get supplements at Sprouts or the health food store, but I'm really actually finding that these supplements from Young Living are helping me better. I feel way more energy, and just overall health is improving. All right, so that gives you some ideas on how to rock and roll with that. Ways we do business. So again, a Young Living brand partner is focusing on building a team, offering coaching, recommending products, enrolling and following up with customers, networking within the community, and then also problem solving. So an example of how the business operates and looks, this would be you focusing on teaching some workshops or doing some one-on-one presentations. And as you start to enroll some folks, you then, right, not only are you enrolling people, but then you have people that you're helping get started. Some of them get excited about growing a business with you, right? So then it's not just you sharing, it's not just Aaron sharing anymore, right? But now it's like, oh my gosh, Courtney's sharing and Diana's sharing, and Tina's sharing and Lou's sharing, right? All these different people are sharing, and that your energy is going to just grow as you're seeing that happen. And then eventually, if you stay faithful, and again, this is the piece, right? This is the piece. This is why a lot of people never make it up to that, like, entrepreneurial success never becomes a reality, because it's really challenging to stay faithful through the down times, and to stay faithful through the no responses, and to stay faithful when things are challenging, right? So, but stay faithful. You're helping people. You're going to find business partners. You're going to find other brand partners. And then you are going to create this community. And let's say you have 84 repeat customers, and they're all ordering $125 of wellness products each month that helps them get healthier and stronger and support their families. That's $10,500 a month in sales, and you're going to earn about 7% on those sales, approximately $700 a month. So pretty amazing, helping people get healthier and also being rewarded for doing so, right? Young Living, be sure to check out their updated income disclosure statement on the website. If you type it in on Google, Young Living 2020 US income disclosure statement, you can kind of peruse through what kind of annual incomes look like, and then really get clear. Okay, my ultimate goal is platinum, but step one, I've been star for a little while. Step one is getting my buns to senior star. I'm ready to get to senior star. Or if you're just beginning, right, just one step at a time, just work your way through the ranks. So why living well now? Our community is full of 9-to-5ers, stay-at-home moms, college students, educators, grandparents, photographers, medical professionals, massage therapists, corporate execs, introverts and extroverts, no doubt. And I want to just comment on the introverts, extroverts, okay? When my wife first started growing this business, she was like, no way I'm giving a presentation. It's like, no way, it's not happening. I think she used to say she would cry pretty much after every workshop we hosted. But eventually she became such a natural at sharing and teaching and educating people, and really like over the last 7 years inspired so many people just to take a look at their wellness story and to make shifts. So, and she was quote unquote, like, quote, an introvert, right? So there is a place for everyone on this Young Living journey and in the entrepreneurial world. Here's a little flashback photo of some of the Living Well Now leaders, amazing leaders. And then, yep, my family, mom and dad. And again, just as I'm looking at that photo, I'm just thankful for the courageous beings, because, I'm not sure I would have grown a business, but because Sarah and I came back from this honeymoon, and we saw Ange and Andrea and Deborah, and they were connecting with Charla and Nan and Sheila and all these different people, right? And then next thing we know, this team's growing. And then it's like, wait, well, I want to be a part of that. I want to help spread wellness too. So pretty exciting. All right. So checklist, is being a WILD brand partner right for me? So here it is. You are curious about what it would look like to work the business side. That would be number one. So you got to have the curiosity. 2, you love and use Young Living products. 3, you can or already have been sharing your testimonies about what has been working for you. Number 4, you know that Young Living is a network marketing company with potential for everyone, no matter when you join. You do have dreams and goals, whether that's free oils, to build up your income, to grow your savings, or just spend more time with your family. And you understand the basics of earning commissions. So really it's about, as you're helping folks and you're helping other people help folks, and it's people saying yes to this Young Living lifestyle, right? You're, at the end of the day, my goal when I'm helping somebody is to help them say yes to a wellness lifestyle, which includes the Young Living lifestyle, right? So we're inviting people to take a look at the body, mind, spirit wellness, their goals, their hopes, and help them set, help them figure out a plan to reach those things, right? And so as we do that, we start growing this team of people who are committed and ordering products and loving the products just like we are, right? So, and the last one, you like being part of a team who helps and encourages you to grow. So again, that will be huge, right? At the end of the day, like when I am on fire for growing my business, that influences all of my team, right? Not just the Living Well, not the larger Living Well Now team, but also just Aaron and Sarah's smaller team, right? When I have that energy and I'm in this growth space and I'm fired up and excited, that is the energy that's going to grow your business. All right, so the LW Empower Start, kickstart your business with these easy steps. So first off, create your account and set up a subscription. Okay. Next piece is register as a brand partner, which means you do have to order the Business Essentials Kit. Okay. If you're not already a brand partner, you'll add that to your cart. So you will order a Business Essentials Kit. You want to announce your business, and you can do that in a lot of different ways. You could do that in a handwritten note to 100 of your biggest support team, right? You could be like, all right, here's my contact list. All these people love and support me. I've got to let them know. I've got to let them know what I'm doing. It could be announcing your business through your social media world in a non-spammy way without, you don't want to put links on there. You just want to say, it could be a photo of you with your, let's say, it'd be a photo of me and my mom, right? After we've done a little bit of Young Living work, it would be a photo of me and my mom. And I'd be like, so thankful to be in business with my mom, or so thankful to be growing a business alongside my friend, right? That would be a way you could announce your business without, buy oils from me. That's what we're seeking to avoid at all costs, right? Buy oils from me. We want to invite curiosity. We want to engage people, and we want to, anyway, it's more about the one-on-ones than putting links on our posts. All right, next piece, schedule presentations. Okay, dive in to one-on-ones, get some of those on your calendar. Invite the person who helped you launch your business. Ask them, hey, I want to host more workshops. I want to invite more people to workshops. What do you suggest? Help me kind of relaunch if you haven't, if you've taken a little breather. But really just focus on getting some dates on your calendar and get some co-hosts on your calendar, okay? Aaron hosting a workshop in February is great. But if Aaron hosts a workshop with Courtney, and Aaron hosts a workshop with Tina, and Aaron hosts a workshop with Lou, that's gonna be way better. It's gonna be way better than Aaron hosting 3 workshops. Just saying, okay? Having other people involved in the inviting process, having other people involved in the sharing and the educating is just going to add more blessing and more abundance to that presentation. Start talking to people about their needs. Again, start to ask good questions, be curious, find out what people's wellness goals are. Share vulnerably about what you're focused on or what you're seeking to shift right now. That's always helpful, right? Where people are like, oh, well, Aaron's wellness goals are this. Okay. What are you hoping to, are you focused on shifting anything here in 2022? Any support I can offer you? I send a lot of those videos. And I'm not saying it's perfect, but I think it's an effective way to let people know in my community, on our team, that I see them and I want to love on them and support them. And I literally just take my phone on Facebook, not on Facebook, I will record on my phone a video just saying, hey, Jessica, it's been a while. Happy 2022. I hope the year's going well. Hope the family's doing well. I just wanted to check in and see if I can be supportive in any way. As you're thinking about 2022, are there any body, mind, spirit wellness goals that I can support you with? That would be an example video that I'm sending often. Okay. If I haven't been in touch with somebody in a while, hey, I am so sorry for being MIA, Jacqueline. I'm back into this, I've been going through a lot over here, but I'm back in the game again. I just wanted to send a video over and check in and see how you are. How are things going with family? How's your wellness journey going? So just having engaging conversations like that. And then that's where those, right, where you start to find out. So I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, here's the business essentials kit, right? There's a business essentials kit for $29.95. And to receive a paycheck, you just have to have 100 CV each month. It can be your purchase volume for the month or your customer's frontline volume, or both combined. Okay, so do keep that in mind as you grow your team, as you have some of your customers frontline, which I believe are your level one, some of those orders that you've enrolled, those orders can count as that 100 CV. Now, I personally, if you're just getting started, I might recommend, because you want to gather stories, right? I might recommend that you do dive in to specific product lines, specific oils to support your wellness goals, right? I wouldn't necessarily recommend not knowing it, not trying out the products. I mean, you want to know that you love the products to then be able to teach other people about them. So I would hate for somebody to get the business essentials kit and a lavender oil and then try to grow a business on just that personally. Can it be done? I'm not saying it can't, but I'm just saying I would highly recommend get to know more products. Not all, we're never going to get to know them all, but get to know some more products. Go after your own wellness goals, because that's what we're wanting to inspire people on, right? Is we want them to engage with us on the wellness transformation journey, right? That we're on the Aaron Lehman is on the wellness transformation journey. When I'm checking in with people, they know that I'm working on my own self. So when I'm asking them, anyway, so keep that in mind. And here's the last slide. When your dreams include service to others, accomplishing something that contributes to others, it also accelerates the accomplishment of that goal. People want to be part of something that contributes and makes a difference. That's Jack Canfield. And Jim Rohn, only by giving are you able to receive more than you already have. So again, about servant leadership, at the end of the day, it is a journey that we're all on, right? To take care of ourselves and then also to show up for other people. And Young Living, I think, is an incredible avenue for us to add new wellness habits into our life, right? I think it's so huge. It's been a game changer in my last 15 years. And I know a lot of you have had similar experiences. And then to be able to share that with others and to engage with others on this evolutionary journey, right? As we're improving and, growing together and getting healthier together. Just cheering you on, and just let's, as I'm thinking at the beginning of 2022, my final word would just be, you're worthy of your dreams. Okay. Aaron is worthy. We are all worthy of our dreams, and it will not happen overnight. But if we stay faithful and we learn and we get courageous and we invite people to take a look and we transform and we invite other people to have similar transformational stories, it's going to be a fun ride, y'all. It's going to be a fun ride. All right. Thanks for listening. That was 30 minutes, but I love you guys. Thanks for hanging in. Have a beautiful rest of your night. Talk to you soon.